going on, friends and neighbors? This is your friendly neighborhood old soldier coming at you from Fayetteville, North Carolina today, over off of what's called the Owen Drive. Had to bring Mrs. Old Soldier in and get some blood work done. I haven't been off the U-boob tube for a minute. Of course, on my Thoughts of the Old Soldier channel, they keep pulling stuff that, because YouTube's communist and they don't want a conservative president or Congress, because let's face it, people let them do what they do. The liberals give them all the power in the world they want. So why would they want conservatives governing the nation? But anyway, that's for you, Brother Kyle. Lighter news, my son and I, we got our United States Concealed Carry Association instructor certification this past weekend. Very proud of my young man. He did well. He overcome some obstacles with his public speaking and instructional abilities. Not that he's never been able to do it. It's just he's never been put to task to do it. And, he was able to work through it and did well. As far as the range quals went, he and I both did well. He got 99 percentile. I got 92. Yeah, I missed 3. But that's all right. If I showed you the target right now, there's a big old hole in the center about that big. I was shooting a 45 for my quals. So this will tie into our other channel, J&L Shooting, here in the near future, as we'll start presenting some videos on J&L, especially the more stuff that we learn through the United States Concealed Carry Association. I'm going to share with you on the some of that on the J&L Shooting Academy page, things like that. I would highly recommend, if you haven't considered a membership in the USCCA, give them a look, okay? All I can say is I've been a member for 5 years, and I have not been disappointed. And there's a lot of benefits to being a member of the USCCA. Not just because they support your right to bear and keep arms, but each level of membership, there's X amount of online free training that you can get and take. And these courses are pretty substantial. And I'll share this much with you. One of the courses I was allowed to take online prior to going to the hands-on class or the in-person class was the first aid preparation. Now, I'm an old soldier. I know how to put a pressure dressing on. I know how to put a field dressing on, a pressure dressing. And I know the old Army way of putting on a tourniquet, and I kind of know the new way with the self-tourniquets. But my point being is, I was taught the ABCs of life-saving. Well, that's changed now. Clueless that it had changed. Now it's CAB instead of ABC. If you're wondering what that is, it's airway, breathing, circulation. Now it's compression, airway, bleeding. In other words, they want to make sure your heart's still beating, before they tie up any wounds. Same thing, now, CPR, there's no more, they really don't teach a mouth-to-mouth resuscitation portion of the CPR. Well, getting ahead of myself, but CPR has never had mouth-to-mouth was something totally different, or what we call the Army rescue breathing. But with the old way of doing CPR, there were mouth-to-mouth breaths between compressions. Now they really don't even teach that. And I didn't know that until my son told me. And he's, like I said, he's a certified nurse's aide. And when he had to get certified at it, he said, yeah, it's compression stat. And I said, well, and then he's like, yeah, and you got, and they teach you to do compressions till you hear something crack. I'm like, what? When I was taught, they were told, be careful about how hard you press. You could break ribs, sternum, this, that, and the other. Now they want that because you got to press that hard on it. I'm like, wow. Okay, so you live, you learn something new. And we did. We got some new swag for J&L Shooting Academy. Got some patches. I'm going to try and get a video up today on the J&L Shooting side, and we'll go from there. But we're excited because now we're going to get this business up off the ground and running. We'll be teaching the USCCA curriculum. Also found out that now North Carolina's Justice Academy recognizes the USCCA instructor certification in order to teach concealed carry within the state of North Carolina. It's a big victory for USCCA. South Carolina does too. For anybody that resides in those two states watching this channel that might be considered teaching concealed carry, and you thought, well, I have to go to NRA or some other source to get certified to teach. I'm not going to knock the NRA itself, but I will tell you I don't trust their leadership. And until Wayne LaPierre and his cronies are completely out of the NRA game, I just won't support them. You know, I know there's some of you watch this channel that are diehard NRA supporters, and look, I get it. I just can't support an organization that the man's done what he's done, and his finances, all that's still questionable. Where he spent all the money on, and that's just one thing. And then some of his stances, you know, about the Second Amendment really are opposite of what the NRA was originally established for. So, and I'll leave it at that. But what I'm getting at is North Carolina used to be, you had to have an NRA instructor certification in order to apply to teach concealed carry in the state, so that you could certify people to have concealed carry in the state, or certify that they're qualified to carry. Usually the instructor cannot certify somebody concealed carry. You can certify that they're qualified, and they still have to apply to the local sheriff's department. Let me be clear about that before somebody gets there and says, oh, as long as all I got to do to get certified, now I'm good to go. No. That's not what I'm saying at all. All right. So let's just be very clear about that. That is not something my truck knocking in the fan compartment. Oh well. It's an old truck. But yeah. Well, I just want to get on here, and I'm going to try and put this on Thoughts of the Old Soldier and see if it posts. Because I haven't got a strike in 2 weeks, so let's see what happens there, huh? And the YouTube auditor that's monitoring this video, you know, you can go suck a bag of dildos and kiss my fourth point of contact in the center, suck it until you get a displeasant taste. Not safe for children, not safe for work video, disclaimer stated. Should have said that first. Because, you know, you YouTube auditors are a bunch of communist pansies living in your mama's basements, you know, with your little pink vagina hats and your safety pin safe place spaces. Okay, you know, grow up, get out of the basement, get some sun on you. You know, men, grow a pair of balls, be a man. Women, be women. Plain, simple, cut and dry. Right? You know, in other words, be adults, instead of crying every time somebody offends you. Enough of that. But yeah, that's what's going on here. So y'all stay safe, keep your eyes open, ears to the ground, keep your head on a swivel, stay safe, stay vigilant, stay armed. God bless you, your families, God bless America. And until we get back up on this again, from the Neighborhood Old Soldier out.